tissue. Think they Rolling Stone, we can press the issue.
And all over the floor, you can see each. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
Randall finds Edwards. Wallace pulls it in. Pass to Holmgren. From deep, it's blocked by Gobert. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. On defense, Minnesota. Wallace outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The 3 from Holmgren.
An 0 for 4 start. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
Here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
It's stolen by SGA. To the inside, Holmgren. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Donte DiVincenzo.
And that's a veteran move from the young fella, as Holmgren draws contact on that shot.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. And for those teams that look like a total rebuild now, how do they stay motivated, Grant?
Well, B.A., for the free agents to be, it's all about the dollar signs. And, of course, for the younger players, this is your chance to show you deserve minutes.
And here's Edwards outside. The Thunder with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
On target from range.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Dort, the pass to SGA. Here's Holmgren. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Here's DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
DiVincenzo fighting hard for that bucket. Great determination.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. It's blocked by Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Now here's Holmgren. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Edwards. Outside. DiVincenzo. Nails it from 3. DiVincenzo's got 5.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Dort outside. Up top, Holmgren. 6 to shoot. To end the run. SGA, good.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Here's Edwards. And he lays it up and in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Dort. He's scoreless. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now here's Dort. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Up top, Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wallace. And here's Holmgren. Defended by Gobert. Deflected by Gobert. All right, a chance to check out stats for Anthony Edwards. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for Wiggins. Caruso, he's checked in for Dort. And Mitchell subbed in for Wallace. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid comes in for Randall. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Reid for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Williams. Can they get it? Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And it's Randall with the jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
From deep, Mitchell. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
We've got Kenrich Williams, Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Now here's Mitchell. Caruso outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Holmgren. This one for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And guys, those road games are never easy, but they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And it's Holmgren missing.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Back to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. From deep, Conley, the putback. It's good on the putback.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. To stop the run. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves lead by 18. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Thunder. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And, of course, there's Minnesota, now 7.5 games back.
I think for the Thunder, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
SGA's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Dillingham. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Lets it go from 14. And it's Holmgren missing.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. Now Reed. Back to Edwards. Pass to Reed. For three, Randall. Off the mark, making him 5 for 6 now. Thunder trail by 19. And here's Caruso outside, and that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso's got 6 points.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
And that one's good from Conley.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
SGA passes to Mitchell. Williams a screen on Clark. Inside. Randall with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, BA. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called. Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Wallace in for Mitchell. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert is checked in for Randall. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now here's DiVincenzo. 11 points for him last game against Memphis.
Their perimeter shooting has cooled a bit here in the second quarter.
And his first miss of the night, now 2 of 3. SGA passes to Williams. And Gobert with a block.
This has always been a highlight of Gobert's game. Elite rim protection. Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. Dort outside, on the wing Wallace. Six on the shot clock. Pass to SGA. Lets it go. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Reed finds DiVincenzo. That shot off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Wallace with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Wiggins from long range. Drops in the 3. Wiggins got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Reed, good.
Reed has a pretty proficient three-point shot. He's a big guy who loves to stretch the floor, too.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Looking at the Grizzlies matchup, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that. You know, that's when you let your guard down.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
On the court for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's DiVincenzo in at point guard.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Launches it. Not going to go that time. Minnesota's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, Julius Randle offers a versatile skill set. Not only does he have outstanding handles for a guy of his size, he's pretty quick, too. He's also got that strength, which is a pretty nice combination.
And Randall drops them both. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And he drops it in from the low post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
The Thunder shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Soft touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Out to DiVincenzo. In transition, here they come! And SGA throws it down.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Julius Randle.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
Here's Gobert. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 20. And here comes the break. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Randall, left side. Here's Edwards. And yep, it's good. Edwards has got 20 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Holmgren. McDaniels against Dort. And here's Wallace. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk.
Wow. Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. McDaniels with a steal. Outside, DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. Thunder trail by 20. Dort, the pass to SGA. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Minnesota leading by 18. Pass to Edwards. For three, DiVincenzo. That one is off. On offense, here are the Thunder. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. There's a screen. Shot is up. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 18. The Thunder have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Outside, Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Guys?
It's a good point. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And stolen by Williams. Wallace outside. Pass to SGA. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. SGA passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander, to the middle. Here's Holmgren, and Gobert with a block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
For the Thunder, Caruso comes in for Wiggins, and Mitchell subbed in for Wallace. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Conley's checked in, just 3 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander, the shot no good. Some solid defense from Edwards. Randall finds Edwards. Here's Gobert. McDaniels from long range. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Minnesota. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jalen Williams out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Minnesota leading by 23. Randall, the pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Caruso. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
He was free to fire at his leisure there, not much resistance.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Randall, the pass to Reed. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. SGA's checked in for Joe. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in. Pass to SGA. Caruso outside. Screen by Holmgren. Now here's Williams. He buries it from 3. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. To the paint. Rejected by Holmgren.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. No good with the triple.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
And there it is for him. Edwards has got 9 points now in the second half.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Mitchell against Conley. Stolen by Conley. Outside Edwards. SGA with a steal. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The 3 from Mitchell gets rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley against Mitchell. Back to Edwards. Shoots over SGA. Edwards, no good. Thunder trail by 21. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Edwards pulls it in.
Letting him have that from mid-range. Defense dodged the bullet there.
Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
1:43 left in the final quarter. Williams from long range. That shot, no good. Nice D from Reed. Here's Edwards. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Edwards has got 28 points for the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far. And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Clock at 6. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Three-pointer off the mark. And it's Caruso penetrating. And a two-handed jam! And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 23 seconds left in the game. Back to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Rudy.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.